Hello Gemini, welcome to your love reading. This is a collective reading, a general reading. Let's do a cut to get a card for you. These are the destiny cards. Sensitivity. Okay, so this is this is being highlighted by the Nemantona card as well. All right. So for you, we've got Yamanya, golden opportunity, and we've got Cancer, I feel. So this is a cyclical energy. It's ruled by the moon. So there may be some cycle which is either ending or beginning for you. So something could be manifesting for you, or it could be that you're embarking on a new cycle. But this is all about accessing your intuition, your instincts. There may be a bit of nostalgia and sentimentality, kind of looking back at the past, especially if it's connected to a home or to somewhere where you've been located. You know, if you're moving away from that, that always comes up. But this is about, bringing the wisdom and the understanding from the past forward. But you can't live in the past. So just bring that, your experiences forward, the wisdom from those experiences, and then move forward from there. So it's kind of a little bit of nostalgia creeping in. Emotions could be high as well. But it is also about domestic and family issues, in the home. Also, nurturing comes in with this card. So you could be nurturing an idea or nurturing your family or just nurturing your relationship at this time. And it's about, it's almost like the clan energy, gathering your clan around you. And at this time of the year, it's entirely, possible as well. And it's also about sort of dealing with older things in the home, or possibly like things like antiques and so on. You may be gathering those or releasing those at this time, or they're coming to you in some way, shape or form, or you're looking for certain things. It might be that. It's all, I feel this is all to do with the home. Now, as I said, the Cancer energy is instinctual, and it's also intuitive, but it can be that you may just be needing to just monitor your moods and your energy levels at this time. Look after yourself, look after your family and your health and your diet. And there's, cooking may come into that. So keep your health and your diet good at this time. And you may just need to retreat periodically into your shell to just to recenter yourself so that you don't become overly tired or snappy, So just retreat periodically for some me time, take care of yourself at this point. Because you've got golden opportunity coming in, Yamanya. So this is tidal. So something is coming straight for you. It's meant for you, some sort of opportunity. And it's a very good opportunity. It's a golden opportunity. So this is really going to transform things for you. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So this is about locking in with your intuition and your instincts to follow this opportunity that's coming in for you. Now, because it's tidal, it's coming straight for you. And you may be relocating, or you may be spending more time at a water body. That could also be the case, the sea or a lake or a river or something like that. But it's got a lovely, joyful and abundant energy to it, also playful and happy. So this is a nice change coming in for you, a nice opportunity coming in for you. But don't procrastinate. Don't think that you're not ready or equipped or qualified or able to make this jump, to make this change. You are fully ready for this change. This change is coming straight for you because you are ready now. So even though you may not feel like it, and you may be feeling a little bit hesitant, you're going to get the security you want. This is another Cancer energy, is the security. So, take this opportunity, leap in, take the opportunity when it comes for you, because you won't look back, all right? But if for some reason you don't, take it, it will wash on past you, and then you'll have to wait for the next one to come in. And that's in divine timing, So that will depend on your growth, your development, and so on. But just know that you are fully ready for this opportunity. So don't be afraid. Jump into it and go for it, because it's meant for you. So now, as I said, you could also be very much in your feelings at this time, or your person could be seeing you in like this at this time. So you really are in your feels, and quite emotional probably, or sort of there may be sort of anticipation and excitement coming in, especially if it's to do with some sort of opportunity coming towards you. So now your person, on the other hand, is actually kind of grounded. They've got earth element stability. This is a lovely energy it's bringing in stability, and it's going to, what it is about this person anchoring themselves down, um, putting their roots down so that they can, bend and sway with the wind and all that, but they are firmly planted. Okay. And if they're not in that situation, then this is going to be coming in for them, but they need to bring this energy in. So you may be able to sort of give them insight into that in some way, shape, or form. And we've got your Hathor receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. So you are already in your intuitive self. So, your interaction between you can perhaps assist with this, or you may be seeing aspects, locking in with your intuition on certain aspects. But being receptive is a feminine quality. Now, all of us have masculine and feminine represented in us. So the both of them have to be balanced. So this is a feminine energy. This is a receptive energy. So giving and receiving need to be balanced, and that locks in the abundance. If you're too much on one side or too much on the other, then that creates an imbalance, and then you can't anchor the abundance down. You can't seem to tap into that abundance stream. So this person just needs to allow this, whatever is coming to them, they're going to receive something, whether it's support or help, and it could be financial coming in, because the earth element does certainly bring in stability in that case. Earth element also brings in very valuable contacts and powerful connections, influential people. So this person, your person, could be meeting these, building up a contact list, networking, just meeting powerful people. It could even be soul tribe. Powerful people who can help them. This is also about starting a business. So your person may very well be involved in this, or already in a business, and they're sort of in it for the long haul now. Stability is coming in, but it's got that anchoring energy down, and they need to open up to receive, because whether it's support or ideas or intuition, or even sort of psychic flashes, or just guidance or assistance or support from you, emotional support, or it could be support and assistance from these other people that they may be meeting at this time. But to be open and to receive, to be open to ideas, to changes, and so on. That's another aspect with the earth element stability card. This can also be, if it's taken to the extreme, it can be too much heavy energy, sort of too heavy, too ponderous, unable to sort of rise up to a change that needs to be made. So this person needs to let go of fixed or old mindsets or attitudes or beliefs which are kind of holding them back. They've kind of outlived those beliefs. They've outlived those attitudes. This card, it can also be about that an action needs to be taken, an action step needs to be taken, but they need to try new things. They need to try different ways of doing things, look at different aspects, look at things differently, and not be afraid to take those steps. Okay, this is very, very important with this card, because an action is required. All right, to push forwards in some way on this in this energy. So an action is required, but it's a change, it's a new step, a new direction. But they're going to have to let go of sort of a fixed mindset, or some old-fashioned way of doing things, or just an old mindset, or even an inherited program, or an inherited belief. Let go of that and not be afraid to try new things. Money Matters comes up with this. This is about the accumulation of funds. So the building up of a foundation, that's what this is about, building a foundation, the accumulation of funds, but they need to be receptive to new ideas, to new ways of doing things, to trying different things, to just explore, really, to be open to try different things, and that will bring in what they require, the abundance in whatever form it may be. Also, there may be issues to do with nurturing. Children may be coming up with this card as well. There may be issues to do with children or nurturing, or it's that lovely feminine energy of nurturing. As I said, masculine and feminine, we have both in us. So they may need to tap in more to the receptive side, the feminine side, to draw that energy down. It's very powerful, and you will have this because you've got the Cancer energy with you, and that is certainly the feminine principle coming in there. Also, the colors are sort of strong, sort of earthy colors, and this probably relating to the root and sacral chakra. So that's about creativity, but being open to new things and new ideas to bring joy into their life. Now, with the current situation, the way things are unfolding for you, it depends very much on your situation. It's saying here that one or either of you, or just as in the actual relationship that you have currently, name and tone a sacred space, create an altar, or visit a power place to connect with the divine. So this is also about creating a sacred space for your relationship. Okay, so this is, and also things that you may be going through, or things that you're wanting to do or initiate. Just keep it quiet and to yourself, and work on that within yourselves, and keep your relationship sacred at this time. That is what it's going into, that quiet void space where you are tapping in to your intuition, your guidance, your downloads, your ascension path, whatever is appropriate for you. But it can also be physically going out into nature, or to visit buildings or places which have power. Now, this can be churches, it can be external, sort of in the actual environment, a power place close to the sea, or on a cliff, or just somewhere on a mountainside, out in nature, even just communing with nature on a hike or a walk, things like that. It's about tapping into that aspect of yourself. You can also create a place in your home which is sacred for you. It can just be a mantelpiece above a fireplace, or just a corner somewhere, which has got things that are special and sacred to you and your relationship, whether it's photos or little mementos of places that you've visited, symbolic things that are symbolic for you. And that, you can light candles and have that as well. So it's creating that lovely, sacred, peaceful energy at this time. You're going to need that to do that, because you've got Black Moon Lilith mystery. So there are some aspects within your current situation which are not settled yet, are not sorted out yet. There's undercurrents going on. There's things happening which you can't quite see. They're moving under the surface. This can also be about tapping into another feminine aspect, but this is the darker feminine. This is a very strong, stand strong in their power, but it's the witch's wand of power. So there can be, it's that darker strength. There may be a situation within your current unfoldings that you need to really stand firm on something. Whether it's you or your person, or as a couple, something you need to stand your ground on. You need to stand firm about something, because around you there may be, you may be seeing, it's either within either one of you, or you're seeing it in your environment, and there may be a little bit of jealousy, a bit of resentment, a bit of envy, even sort of angry outbursts or bitterness. In some cases it can be really quite extreme, like revenge and so on. But there's these darker emotions which may be surfacing either within either of you, or they're coming at you from externally. If it's within you, then this is about emotional control. All right, having emotional control and finding a healthy outlet for those emotions, whether it's art, or, as I said, spending time in nature, retreating so that you can spend time, you're rebalancing your emotions, going to a sacred space, going to that quiet place within. Emotional control, and it could also be that you are perhaps making progress within some area of your life. It could be moving, as I said, and relocating, or starting a new business or something, and there may be people around who are just kind of feeling a little bit like they've been overlooked, or they're sort of thinking, well, why can't I have that? Why can't I have that success and that happiness, or that whatever it may be? So it's almost like envy, and so on, anything to do with that. This can also bring notoriety into your life. So some sort of almost like fame, or just all of a sudden something, you're in the spotlight in some way. So and this is why you need to retreat. You need to create a sacred space for your relationship and your within your actual home. Even a sacred space is like a protective space. And we've got advice card. We've got Vesta home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So something is going down, something is happening. It can be people or a person moving out of your home or somebody moving in, or you could be relocating, whether that's an actual move to a different place altogether or somewhere else within your city or your town or your village. You could be moving to the country. It could also be upscaling or downscaling, as I said, whatever the situation is for you. You may need to bring this energy in. You may need to do this in order to bring about this transformation which is required here. So whether you are going through the move currently, or whether this is something that is is in your mind and you would like to bring in. Pluto transformation is all about things coming up that are buried, things that are hidden, things that are coming up to the surface. Now, this has already been sort of hinted at with Black Moon Lilith, things, undercurrents, things moving under the surface which you can't quite see. And certainly with Pluto, they're going to come out. Okay, so this is about whatever it could be. It could be hidden feelings, emotions. It could also be some sort of revelation or some sort of reveal, something which wasn't noticed or realized comes up from underneath. It was either buried or suppressed or just wasn't noticed. Suddenly there it pops out. And there's reasons for that. There's reasons for that to bring it into the light so that you can deal with it, so that you can bring these issues into the light to deal with them and sort them out, find resolution. It could also be within a home situation that there may be things like sewerage or underground situations which are requiring attention. So if you are moving to a new home or building a home or whatever it may be, there may be issues. Pluto rules the underworld, so anything underground. So this is pipes, water, leakages, just something may come up. That is a very practical application of this card, but it could also, as I said, be things to do with perhaps an issue that wasn't noticed suddenly appears. It could even be a secret, or it could be, as I said, emotions that you are feeling at this time which need to come out. I do feel that it's very much related to that because you've got Cancer, I feel here. So something may just be emerging. It needs to be sorted out, but it's kind of connected to your home environment as well. So just see how that plays out for you. There may be a few power struggles with Pluto energy, and it could be quite an intense time. It could also just be that you are relocating or moving, and there's a lot to do. There's a lot to see to, a lot happening. And it can create quite a tidal wave of aspects that need to be dealt with and sorted out, and things sold, and there's lots of things that can go on with that, and it could bring up feelings to do with things. It could also be to do with, as I said, things from the past, whether it's objects, so this could be furnitures and things like that, things from the past which are coming up now to be dealt with. It's kind of like it's almost like a death energy as well. Something may be ending and something beginning. So it could be the end of a cycle and the start of a new one related to your home, or it could be the rising up of emotions which haven't really been dealt with. It can also be regeneration and renewal. It can be the rebirth of something. So it could be a renovation of something. Or a regeneration of something. Perhaps you found an older home and it needs to be renovated or converted or something like that. So all of these aspects can come in with this card. Also, sexual energy can come in under this. So maybe maybe you're having a regeneration of that, and you've been through a tough spot. You can apply it to your situation as it's appropriate. You have got sensitivity here, so I do feel this is related to you, this person. Because you've got the Cancer, I feel you are going to be feeling very sensitive at this time. And so just be careful with the Black Moon Lilith that you keep your emotions under control. As I said, you may have even issues rising up within you, whether it's fears or sort of feeling overlooked or envy, or all of these darker emotions may be rising up in you, or you may be noticing them coming at you from people around you. And you're going to be sensitive because you are in the Cancer I feel. Feelings are high, emotions are high. So this is about protecting your energy, and this is why you have sacred space. You protect your energy, protect your relationship, protect, whatever is going on in your situation, whatever is ending, whatever is beginning. Protect your energy and protect your space that you have created with your person, and just be aware that you may need to retreat periodically just to recenter and rebalance yourself. So now, as for the outcome or the potential of the situation, we have Kali, endings and beginnings. So now this does go with the Pluto card, because Pluto is about that, endings and beginnings, transformation. This is a very, very powerful endings and beginnings card, cycle shifting, and so on. And we've got Kali, and it's reiterated again, endings and beginnings. So however it plays out for your situation, it may even be within in your relationship, but I do feel it's, you will have to just play it out and see. But I do feel that there's more than one theme going on here. So it could just be the rebirth of some aspect of your home life or your environment or your relationship. It could be the starting of something new, especially if your person is initiating a new business and you're involved in some way because you have got golden opportunity. Or it could be a relationship change. You'll have to just assess, where you are in this. All of these aspects are covered here. So Kali, endings and beginnings, the old must be released so that the new can enter, which is also very much, as I said, about what Pluto is about. The old guard, the old chapter is over and the new chapter is beginning. You've got second house owning. So this is to do with ownership of all kinds. So this is land, property, real estate. So I do feel there's a move. There's definitely some sort of shift of change of residence, or something is changing within that. So you could also be purchasing a piece of land out of the city, or you could be moving out of the city, or you're upscaling or you're downscaling. There's something to do with that. But it also is about your income. Second house covers income. It also covers self-worth. It also covers your own sort of inherent capabilities and things, your talents and abilities and so on. And that is tied very much to your self-worth, but also it's about your value systems. So what you value in yourself, and those are your abilities and your what you can do, and what you value in others, but also what you value in your possessions, your material things. So you may have found that a lot of things within your environment, whether it's old things that you have in your home, perhaps you're freshening up, you're relocating, so you're changing things, letting go of things that have been in your home a long time. So what you're valuing, your value systems may be getting a bit of an overhaul at this time. So as this is very, very, very apparent when you are relocating, you do go through a lot of that. You still have to assess what is worthwhile, what isn't, what you're keeping, what you aren't, and so on, downscaling, upscaling, however it is. But Kali is saying that there are, as I said, it could even be to do with a business. Second house can cover that as well. And your person has got that mentioned in their card, and you've got golden opportunity. So it could very well be to do with that. It's saying that something is transforming here. Something is, you're letting go of something to go in a new direction. And with the second house, there's a lot of material things that come in with that. But it could also be income related, and this could be, how is your income coming in? You may be going from being an employed person to a self-employed, something like that. So there could be shifts and changes within your second house. Any one of those areas could be coming up, or they are all interrelated. So some sort of shift. But Kali is saying, she's the ultimate get things done goddess. You don't mess with Kali because she's incredibly powerful. But what she brings in is an ending of something which needed to end. Okay, trust that this is a very necessary, it's an inevitable change for you, and you mustn't be afraid of whatever this change is. Do not be afraid, because what's on the other side of this is absolutely right for you. It must happen. This must happen. So let go of any fear, any worry, especially about income. Let go of all of that, and take the energy of Kali in to help you move forward. But it's your attitude, your belief, and your faith, and your and you've got that with the ninth house. Your faith and your belief is going to be very, very important, because that is going to determine the pace and the outcome. Whether it's going to be a difficult outcome or a happy and transformative outcome. So you definitely want to have a transformation for the positive, okay? So any birthing process is difficult, because there's lots of things that can happen. There's lots going on. There's an energy drain. There's excitement, but there's also trepidation. So, but take it all on board and be open. Welcome the change, and that will determine an incredible amount for you. Because if you're open and receptive, which is what your person is going through, and willing to take steps in new directions, which is again for them, when you open yourself up to that, be receptive to the change. When your attitude is one of welcome, yes, we do need to make this, yes, we must do this, it's important for our growth, it's important for ourselves going forward into the future. As soon as you do that, then you welcome the energy of Kali in, and she's, as I said, ultimate get things done goddess. If you fight it, if you resist it, if you dig your heels in, then it can be quite a difficult upheaval. So rather work with her energies, employ her to assist you to move through this transition powerfully. That's what you want. You want a positive outcome. So have a positive mindset. Have a victorious mindset. Your faith and your belief systems and what you cling to, maybe going through a bit of a change now, but just have faith in yourselves and in the powers of the universe to guide you at this time, to help you move through this transition. You've also got Rhiannon Sorceress here. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So you've got all the skills, both of you, or individually, however this is going on. You've got the skills to manifest this situation. This is about using your own particular brand of magic. Now, magic is yes, what you see in the books and what in the movies about magic, but it is also very much a universal concept, and it's a lot of it is science-based as well. It's using your own particular power. We are all powerful. We're told we're not, but we are all powerful, incredibly powerful actually. And once you realize that, then you can manifest exactly what you require. So it's about tapping into that, spending time in nature. Full moons may be important. A full moon may be important for you. And of course, you've got Kali here with the eclipse. So this energy is going to shift something for you, very, very important. But this is about tapping in and using your sacred space, your special sacred space which you're going to create, to tap in to your intuition, to your wisdom, to your faith, to your guides, to your ascension path, tapping in so that you can actually manifest your brand of magic. Now, your brand of magic is very much determined by who you are, what you're good at. It could be numbers, it could be talking to people, it could be selling things, it could be helping others. It could be, that you need to study something because you've got ninth house here. So it's about harnessing your particular gifts and abilities and inherent capabilities. Harness that and use that to assist you at this time. That is your magic. That is your magic. That is how you will manifest things, by acknowledging and appreciating who you are, so that you can manifest these lovely things for yourself. And it's about being, in the sorceress or sorcerer energy, where you literally, you can pull anything down. As long as you have belief that what you have asked for and what you've prayed for is already manifested, then all you have to do is wait for it to show up. Do your work, do whatever it is you need to do to create, to be receptive to that energy, and allow the universe to deliver to you in the best form for you and your person or your relationship, the best form of that prayer. Let the universe bring that to you. Detach from any specific outcomes, but set your intentions out there, your pure intentions, your heart-based intentions, and you can't go wrong. Here we've got ninth house. As I said, ninth house covers lots of different things, but it's about travel, it's about adventure, exploration. doing new things. It's about vision. It's about pushing forward your own hopes and dreams, and your sort of visions for what you're looking at. It's expansion from a marketing, a PR, and a publishing or a teaching situation. Expansion of spreading expression outwards. It's also about tapping into your intuition processes, the law, legal, high courts. It's also about the seeking of truth and wisdom through belief systems, philosophy, religion, and so on. But it's your kind of further education as well. So this could be university level or adult education, and it's the seeking of truth. That is what comes in with this card. Okay, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed that. Please take care. Don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe. Have a wonderful, wonderful month, and I will see you next time.